take a quick look here at Iotex today. Now, Iotex is about 11 or 12% up on the day. You can see that there was this downward sloping resistance line, which was keeping Iotex down for a while, basically since middle of March. And it hit it, here in April. It hit it in June. It hit it again in June. Also hit it in July. And it did bump up against it in the middle of September, and finally, as you can see, it did break out. Now it looks like it broke out basically on the 19th, so about 3 days ago it broke out, and since then it's been moving to the upside, guys. It's around 4.4 cents at the moment. I haven't drawn any resistances, but if I'm just looking at this right now, let's take a look and let's look for some resistance here. Now probably we are coming up to a resistance here on the daily time frame. That's probably why we're seeing a rejection. As you can see, there was support here, a lot of rejections over here, basically. So yeah, it looks like we need to cross about 4.5 cents. After that, guys, on the daily time frame, it looks like around here, around 3 cents is going to be resistance. You can see rejections here, support here, some rejections and support here. Basically, support here. So this area is probably another area of interest. And then after that, guys, if we take another look, let's see, I think it's going to be about 5.75 cents. Now, if we look at this on a weekly time frame, real quick, probably, let's take a look here. There's going to be support right there at about 3.97 cents. So basically 4 cents. Now remember, this is the weekly time frame, so more than likely it's going to hold this unless there was a big crash with Bitcoin. Let's see, there would also be another support down here if it were to crash down, for example, today, around 3.2 cents on the weekly time frame. Let's take another look here. So about 5 cents is going to be another weekly resistance. You can see there's a lot of resistance here, support here, resistance there, support, resistance, so that's going to be an area of interest. And let's take one more look real quick here. Probably about here is going to be another resistance as well on the weekly time frame, and maybe even right about here, in fact, 5.4 cents, because you have resistance, here you have resistance, resistance over here. So yeah, that's what Iotex looks like in the short term. So yeah, let's take a quick look here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as you can see, has been in this little bull flag basically for months. So in March we hit the all-time high. We tried to break out of the trend here in April. We hit this in May. We hit it in June. We almost broke out. We had a couple of days where we spent above it, just couldn't hold it. We hit here in July a few times, and we didn't really, get too close. I mean, we got close really in August, but it was $2,500 away from this line, but we didn't hit it. Now, we are very close to 65.9, where we should, break through this trend line here at the top side. But today we are getting a little bit of a dump, so we're at 62.7 at the moment. Now, a lot of people believe in CME gaps, so probably we are filling the gap because we went up over the weekend a couple of days. We had two big, green daily candles, not big, but they were green. And basically, the CME, market will open around 62.948, let's say. So right now we are under that. So do expect, a move to the upside at least by tonight at midnight on Sunday, and probably to fill that gap. 95% of these gaps get filled. Now, I'm not a huge believer in these gaps because there are gaps that haven't been filled. It doesn't mean it's a rule of thumb, but it tends to happen the majority of the time. Now, anyways, this double bottom, which we're looking, to play out, as you see here, we had equal bottoms. The top of this, should be up here at about $74,500. The top of that target, basically. But we do have to break this neckline here at about 64.3. And we're very close to doing that. We do need to continue higher. We can't make any lower lows or anything, but we are still, in the double bottom formation for now. And let's just see if we can move up there in the next few days and break this trend line. That's the biggest thing. Now, we do have, a lot of resistances before we get up here to $75,000. Keep that in mind, guys. So now, if we take a quick look at the economic calendar, basically Monday you do have some speakers. You got S&P Global Manufacturing, Composite PMI, Services. Tuesday you do have HPI Composites numbers here, but main thing is consumer confidence. Wednesday is a dead day basically. Thursday is probably the biggest day where you have jobless claims, durable goods orders, PCE prices Q2. GDP, initial jobless claims. We also have 3 or 4 speakers on this day, so that's going to be a very volatile day. And Friday, we have PCE price index, core PCE price index. We got the goods trade balance. We got Michigan numbers, personal spending. Real retail inventories. So we got a lot going on Friday as well. So if we take a look quickly at the interest rate cut for the November. Interest rate decision there. Basically, it's 50-50, I would say. Now we're favoring a half-point cut. So if we take a quick look at fear and greed, it did go down. I'm really surprised because yesterday we did get a green candle, and we ended up going down. So that's kind of strange, in my opinion. I expected to go up 55, 56. So I'm not sure what contributed to the fear a little bit. But anyways, let's move on here. Now, the altcoin index, I'm really surprised, also went down to 35. From 47, I think it was yesterday. So that's a real surprise. Altcoins, they haven't really lost that much since yesterday. So I'm a little bit surprised, but like I said, I don't know, guys. It's 35, but we're just still kind of in the middle, and we'll see, guys, what happens. It could be something like this over here where we dip down and then we keep going up higher. So who knows? And anyways, let's take a quick look here at crypto bubbles. I would say it's about 50-50, maybe even 40% green, actually. Some of the better, projects are in green, such as Render or Near, XRP, Gala, ETH, so yeah, Beam, Aave. So anyways, guys, yeah, it's about, I would say, 40% green here today, but we'll see what happens, with Bitcoin. Anyways, let's take a quick look at Iotex Earn here. Now, if you want to know where you can stake your Iotex, go to Coinondo and write in, Iotex or ITEX, IOTX, not E. That's the ticker, and you'll come up to these little, suggestions, we can say. And basically, I'm staking mine mostly in actually several exchanges. I think I have it on xt.com. I also have it on BitGet. It doesn't show BitGet here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but BitGet actually gives the best for Iotex. And I think you have to put it in like staking where it's locked up for several weeks, though. So that's the drawback, maybe. But hey, here you have to lock it up for 90 days. Here's 90 days. Here's 60 days, 60 days. And I think I'm getting, more than what's here. Actually, I think it's about 7% or something, if I remember correctly. But anyways, yeah, once you unlock it on BitGet, it takes, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks to get it back. So keep that in mind. You don't want to miss selling your Iotex if we were to shoot up really quickly. And yeah, anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you concerning Iotex and Bitcoin here. Let's see if Bitcoin can pick itself back up by the end of the day. And yeah, keep in mind, we do have a pretty active, economic calendar at the end of the week. And that's all I got for you guys. Now, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.